In the next few days, the mass vaccination will begin in the department. This is why we give you information about these days of great importance for our population.
The departmental government and the health authorities worked during this weekend on the design of the massive vaccination campaign against COVID-19. This is faced with the arrival of 30,000 doses of Janssen vaccine this week to start the mass vaccination in San Andres. The health authorities are working on what will be an ambitious day to inoculate the population against the coronavirus. The objective will be the application of 6,000 daily vaccines for a period of 5 days, starting from Thursday, June 17, in a 12-hour shift at the convention center of the Teleislas. This massive vaccination will turn the island into the first department with herd immunity in the face of the great economic activation that is expected to be carried out throughout this year in the country. The internal logistic of this massive vaccination will be managed by Sanitas EPS, while the external logistic will be carried out by the government, Cotelco, Chamber of Commerce, Anato Capítulo San Andrés, and Coralina. Lisa and all the TV viewers, I say hello from here from the Departmental Police, because in a press conference this morning, the commander, Maria Elena Gomez, announced the capture of 3 persons and also the apprehension of an underage person. In a 3 capture, one of them is very important because it's from a person from the cliff that where they were looking from long time. This is all the details about the capture.
Que se ha logrado la captura.
We were able to capture Orlando Andrés Escalona, alias Guané, a criminal actor of the Cliff neighborhood. He had more than 12 criminal records, 12 judicial annotations, including crimes such as trafficking, manufacture, and carrying of firearms, as well as theft, threats, attempted homicide, personal injury, illegal use of real estate, and drug trafficking.
The commander announced that this capture of alias Guaini is very important for all the department because apparently this man was involved in the burning of some land that takes place right here in the town and also in the section of San Luis. The commander also make a call of attention of all the parents in the department for the apprehension of this underage person of 14 years who was carrying in his power a firearm. This is all the information I report from here from the town of the island. Continue, Lisa, in studio.
Thank you, Alice, and thanks to the timely communication between the fisherman and the Coast Guard station, the units of the National Navy were able to move to the area of request for help, where 3 men who had been adrift were found.
Hello, Lisa and all the televiewers. 3 fishermen were rescued by the Coast Guard. The commander of the Coast Guard explained the facts about it.
A través de las unidades de guardacostas de San Andrés.
Through the Coast Guard units of San Andres linked to the specific command, the rescue of 3 fishermen who had been, the rescue of 3 fishermen who has been adrift near the islands of San Andres in a boat was presented failures in a main machinery was achieved.
In the same line, the commander gave recommendations to all the people who were in the sea.
De siempre tener en cuenta las medidas de seguridad.
Always keep in mind the safety measures, the basic measures, since the bad preparation at the time of going to sea can cause big problems.
The fishermen were attended and towed to the island of San Andres. That's all the information for now, Lisa, and televiewers have a good evening. Gisela Livingston for Teleislas News.
Hello, here are the best sports of the island. Sports are in mourning for the death of Vemburn O'Neill, better known as Mocho in the softball scenario. Skating is also in mourning for the death of Alfredo Sandoval, considered by many the master or king of roller skating. The skating union met with family members, students, and friends at the Erwin O'Neill Football Stadium to pay tribute and say goodbye to the late Alfredo Sandoval. The teacher, or El Gordo as many called him with affection, was the founder of the Seahorse Skating Club, where he dedicated part of his life not only to the training of athletes, but also to the training of children and young people to benefit our department. The words of Eldrin Blanco, president of the league.
Al profe no es más que un hasta luego.
It is only a see you later. He knows all the moments that we share, and here in this tribute, I want to wish him that God may receive him in his holy kingdom.
Maria Jose, one of his students.
Profe, te vamos a extrañar.
Teacher, we're going to miss you. Thank you for everything you left in each one of us, your students, your children, as you called us. We will continue with your legacy. This is not a farewell, it's a see you soon.
Words of Liliana Consuegra.
El mundo del patinaje, la isla.
The skating world and the entire island is mourning the death of our colleague, Alfredo Sandoval González. I do not say goodbye. Repito, doblaje Liliana Consuegra. The skating world and the entire island is mourning the death of our colleague Alfredo Sandoval González. I will not say goodbye. I will say see you later. I saw you grow up around skating, and I'm giving you a starting whistle to a new life with the Lord. Thank you, Alfredo, for all that you have taught us. Thank you for your words of encouragement that you gave each person when they needed it. And I will not say goodbye. I'll say, see you later.
We are going to miss you, teacher, but we will continue with your legacy. That was said by parents and students.
May he rest in peace. And now let's continue with the weather forecast. The weather forecast for today, 15th of June, in the coastal area of the archipelago, the sky is mainly cloudy. Temperature is 31 degrees Celsius with winds from the northeast direction with intensities of 16 km per hour. Humidity forecast is of 74% and probability of precipitation is of 24%.